Well, hello there everyone. I am here on a Sunday afternoon at a cemetery by myself. Let me explain, because I don't usually go to cemeteries by myself. But this is the cemetery where my sister's buried, and an uncle, and a few other people that we know. And I was down this way because I was visiting with an old friend. She wanted to take me to lunch and all that, so we try to get together at least once a month, someone from my hometown. So we meet up once or twice a month, you know, and go to lunch and stuff. So I realized when we left the Cheesecake Factory that I was very close to here, and I'm like, and I happen to have my camera. Now, I don't have all my ghost hunting stuff, and I don't want to get out of the car anyway because I'm by myself, and even in the daytime, in a big cemetery like this, it could be a little sketchy. You know, the last experience we had here when we were filming at night, the strange car pulled up the guy, and you know that whole story. If you've seen the video, if you didn't, you should go watch it. Yeah, it kind of creeped us out a little bit. You know, we felt like he was up to no good, and so I decided to just go ahead and take a ride through here. So I'm just going to kind of ride around and show you guys what the cemetery looks like during the day. I have my camera, and I do have I think I have a K2 meter, and I do have the spirit box and the speaker, but that's about it. I just have a small little bag with some stuff in it. I always bring it with me when I go places just in case. Most of the time it just sits here, and I don't, you know, like I said, I bring it just in case. Well, this is a just in case. So I'm gonna take a ride and see what we can see during the day. Let's see if we see that strange car that was parked. Oh, that's a huge bird. Man, I just seen a big old ass bird fly by. Anyway, this is such a beautiful cemetery. Let me just turn the camera around so I can show you. Okay, here we go. Look at this place. Look at all the trees. I mean, isn't this just amazing? This is probably one of the most beautiful cemeteries I've ever seen, to be honest with you. It really is. And it's in Safety Harbor, Florida, which is right next to Clearwater. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. When my sister was buried here, I believe it was in 57. She only lived, it was 1957. She only lived 4 days, and she died at 4 days old. This was before me and Marie were born. And our mother took it very, very hard. And I know she talked about it a lot when we were younger. But we never got to meet her, but she is buried here, which I'll ride by her grave in a little bit. But I just wanted you guys to see how beautiful this is during the day. We're usually here at night or right before dark, but this is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's just really pretty. And if you look up haunted cemeteries in Pinellas County, Florida, this one's usually the first one that pops up, because there is a lot of spirit activity here. There are some famous people buried here. Can't remember right off the top of my head, but there is, and I will look it up before I put this video out, so I can put the caption in right now so I can tell you the names of some of the famous people that are buried here. Not been to their graves yet. Don't know exactly where they are. I don't know if Marie has or not. She may have. I don't know. But that is that mausoleum. The big mausoleum that's absolutely gorgeous, but it's creepy as hell at night. Well, just like any mausoleum would be creepy at night. Anything's creepy at night. My backyard's creepy at night, for crying out loud. So, yeah. This is the mausoleum, so I'm going to see if there's any cars parked up here. It is early in the day. I have been told that by a few people that there's somebody that sleeps out here at night sometimes in a car. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but I don't know if that guy that came up on us that night here was one of the people or the person they're talking about. Oh, I just thought I saw something. Sorry, that distracted me. But that's the inside of the mausoleum right there. It'd be kind of cool to see something in the daytime. Now, when we were leaving that night, when Marie and me and Thomas were here, and that guy showed up, when we were trying to get out of the car, get out of here. We were getting it in the car, and as I was in the car, I looked up there, right there. The guy was standing right there, up in that corner right there, just kind of standing there, peering over at us, like kind of up in the corner there, up against the wall. And when I looked up and saw him, and I looked at Thomas, he said, he's watching us, isn't he? I think that's what Thomas said. He's staring at us, isn't he? I said, yes, he is. He's right up there. Let's get the hell out of here. He was peering down at us, but it was creepy the way he was just kind of standing in the corner up there, just kind of peering down at us. It was really strange. I don't know, but I just don't think women are safe going anywhere anymore by themselves, to be honest with you. It's a dangerous world we're living in right now. There's a lot of crime, a lot of crimes going on against women and children and men too, you know, but especially women and children. So I don't really want to go anywhere by myself. I mean, I'll go to the grocery store by myself, but I'm always looking over my shoulder, stuff like that. But like places like this, no. Nope, you got to be using the buddy system. But this is such a beautiful cemetery. I wanted you guys to see it in the daytime, and I hope the camera does it justice because it's so pretty. So if my sister was buried here in 57, this cemetery has definitely been around for a long time. I don't know the exact date right now. I know I've seen the exact date before. It's just that I go to so many places, it's hard for me to remember everything about every place. I have to refresh my memory all the time when I go somewhere, so I'd have to look. But the cemetery has been here for a long time. I believe since late 1800s, but I could be wrong. I'll let you know that too here in the, I'll put a caption in, let you know what year. So anyway, the trees are just, it's amazing. The trees are just absolutely beautiful. I love the way they kept all these trees when they did this cemetery. I love the way they did this. That big statue right over there. Look at that. Let me zoom in on him. Right there, look. Look at that big statue. That's pretty cool. There's another one at the other side down here. Oh boy. It is so hot out. I hate summertime. Absolutely hate it. You'd think I'd be used to it. I've lived here in Florida all my life, but I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I can't stand it. I stay home a lot in the summer. I just don't really get out much. I don't like it. Another reason I'm just staying in my car. The heat really gets to me. I don't think I've told you guys, but it was a week or so ago. I blacked out in my front yard from being out in the heat, doing a few things on the front porch area. I blacked out. I almost passed out. It was very scary. Finally, I was able to get my front door open because I have a code, one of them code keypad things there, and I finally was able to get my door open. I reached up and opened it, and then I just crawled through the door and was able to get inside and out of the heat and get to my phone, and I got a hold of Heather, and she came over immediately. She was there within just a very short time, a couple minutes, and stayed with me for a while and checked my blood pressure, and it was really high, and my sugar was high, everything was high, and I was, you know, it was probably from heat exhaustion. I just can't handle the heat. I can't do it. So I've always wanted to, like, go live somewhere else in the summer months. Oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is. That is very pretty. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that, but of course never got the opportunity, but it's not too late, I guess. But I would love to be able to just go stay somewhere where it's cold. But then again, I don't want to be away from my family either. You know, I like being so close to my daughter and her kids and Gary's kids and everything. It's kind of nice having everybody there. So I just choose to stay inside right now. That way I'm not in this heat all the time. But so this is the little roundabout here at the end of this section. I'm going to try to go around every road around here. That's the mausoleum we were in, where that gigantic roach ruined my investigation. He just rudely interrupted it by walking up all bowed up and shit. He looked, I mean, this roach looked like it was a big palmetto, and it looked like it was ready to fight somebody. That thing had muscles. It was just creepy. So we left, and yeah, that's that place. Whole different look in the daytime. Some of these spots are really nice, and they're really private. Marie and I have been actually looking at spots, you know, so we can get prepared for that day that's going to happen to everybody. None of us are getting out of here. None of us are getting out of here alive. So, it says, okay, let me go this way. There's another little mausoleum there. But yeah, we were looking at spots like this. Now, of course, this cemetery is very expensive. The one we are looking at is up in the Spring Hill area. It's kind of expensive too. But I believe this one's going to be a lot more expensive. Now, that's a nice little private spot. Look at that. Look at that. That's not, I don't think that's very old either. Well, maybe it is. There's another one right there. It's just nice because, you know, your family can come and it's privacy, you know, and you can decorate it however you want, pretty much. You can put whatever you want there. Like where Mike and Gary are buried, it's not like that. Oh, there's a car over here. I don't know what this car is doing. Let me turn this off for a minute. Okay, I didn't want these people in this car to think I was filming them or anything. It looks like somebody out there putting something on a grave. But it's just such a beautiful cemetery. I really think this is one of the most beautiful ones I've seen. But it definitely turns into a spooky place at night, that's for sure. I wish I knew, let's see, I'm trying to think where, Marie did point it out once and told me about the person that's pretty famous. I know there's somebody buried out here that's from a band, from back when, from back in like the 80s, the 90s. We knew them. They owned an air conditioning company. But cannot remember the name of the band now. What's wrong with me? The guy's name is Chris, I do know that. But we knew the whole family, and he's buried out here. And it turns out, it's a small world, because it turns out Rebecca knows him too. And when she started telling me about him, I'm like, wait, I know that guy. Are you serious? You know him too? I mean, isn't that strange how in this big world we live in, oh, I'm riding by here again, the big world that we live in, and you meet people that know somebody that you know. It's just weird. It happens all the time. Does it happen to you guys like that too? You guys ever have things like that happen where you'll meet somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and it's like you're all connected? It's like we're all connected. Alright, there's somebody else over there doing something on a grave, so let me just roll my window up. I got real dark tinted windows, so they won't see me with a camera on in here. I don't want people thinking I'm filming them. To me, that's disrespectful. I just won't do it. Hold on, I'm gonna film it that way, so because he's looking right at me. Hello. Okay. Another thing I find very disrespectful is, and I'll share this with you guys, and I want you to tell me in the comment section how you feel about what I'm about to say. I think it is extremely disrespectful to go do a paranormal investigation, try to communicate with and film at someone's grave when they just died, famous people. A lot of people out there, a lot of these paranormal people, they go out and they don't waste no time. I mean, the person like Ozzy, Hulk Hogan, they don't waste no time. They just immediately start trying to communicate. Like this one guy, I watched this video because somebody sent it to me, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Ozzy," you know, like, okay, out of everybody in this world, and including all his family, he's reaching out to you. He's saying, "Hey, man, what's up?" I don't know. To me, it's just weird. What do you guys feel about that? I think it's weird. I think it's disrespectful. It's disgusting that these people do this, and there's so many of them. I mean, there's already somebody that's went out, and a few people rode by Hulk Hogan's house. I mean, I'm like probably 15-20 minutes from his house right now. I'm not going to go ride by there. It's disrespectful. I'm not going to go try to communicate with him. It's just, to me, it's just wrong. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I think it's disrespectful to the family, and you know, it's just, have some moral values. I mean, it's just not right, and a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are doing it, and it's just not right. I mean, if anybody's going to communicate with Ozzy, it should be his son. His son does paranormal investigations as well. But it's just, you know, these people are probably still in the morgue, and they're already trying to communicate with them. It's just not right. It just makes me sick when I see people doing this. It makes me sick. It makes me very angry. And I want to say something to them so bad, but, you know, it's like, why bother? You can't fix ignorant and stupid. You just can't. To me, they're just clout chasing off of someone that just died, someone famous that just died. They're clout chasing. They know that that's going to be, what the hell is, oh, it's just from the sun. Look, my car was on fire. They know that there's going to be a lot of people looking up that name because of they just died, and they know that if they do a video with that name, you know, for that on, you know what I'm saying, on that person, and they use that name in the tags and in the description and all that, they're going to get a lot of views on it. So they're basically just using that tragedy and that loss for a family for their own gain, their own benefit. And I think it's fucked up, to be honest with you. It's really fucked up, but I don't know. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what tell me your thoughts. I'm trying to drive all around this entire cemetery, and I feel like I'm going down the same damn roads. Maybe not. Maybe not this time. Anyway, that's what I got to say about that. Just let me know what you think about that. I'm curious to see how everybody else feels. Oh, there's that one that I rode by from the other end. I was coming in the other direction. That's that one there. That's really pretty, actually. Wow, that is very beautiful. I like that. And you never know, we might end up seeing something, you know? Oh, wait. Oh, is that... I think that's the one Marie was telling me about. There's a famous person it's buried inside of that mausoleum right there. Let me just go take a peek. It's right over there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've been here down this way already. This is where there is oh yeah, this is it. I think this is it. That is beautiful. Look at that mausoleum. Look at that. Right there. Yeah, Marie told me about, I think it was Marie told me. God, I might be saying it wrong. I think it was Marie that told me that there is somebody famous buried there. Somebody famous that was a musician or something. I'll look it up. I'll find out and I'll put a caption in here so I can let you guys know. Like I said, I'm out here by myself right now, so there's not, you know, I don't have all the information. I don't have anybody that can sit here and look it up for me real quick because I'm trying to drive with one hand and hold the camera with the other. So, and there is a man out there. It looks like he put up a big birthday balloon. Oh, that's sweet. Looks like he's out there watering something, fixing something up. That's so pretty. But anyway, this is just a beautiful cemetery, and I wanted you guys to see it during the day since I'm here. Oh, there's a spot over there. Looks like that's where they probably put ashes for people that have been cremated. That's what that looks like. Yeah. So let's go back towards the front of the cemetery. Alright. So we'll go back to the front of the cemetery. My sister's grave, and I'm a little confused and turned around. Well, there's another whole section of the cemetery over there too. And then there's one of the main roads over there. Oh, it's telling me my seatbelt's not on. God, it took long enough to tell me that. That's weird. I took my seatbelt off as soon as I got into the cemetery so I could be a little bit more comfortable. But I will put it back on when I get ready to leave. Okay, so that was the way I came in, which I wasn't filming right away, so I will film when I go out, which will be good because I'll be on that side where you can see that beautiful stuff on that side. This here, look at this. That is just so pretty. It's like a waterfall in a lake. My daughter Heather, her husband built a man-made lake, spring-fed lake, whatever you want to call it, a pond on their property, and they have a water fountain like that on it. It's absolutely beautiful. They stocked it with fish and turtles, and they got some ducks out there. It's really nice, and it lights up at night. Maybe I'll try to go over to her house one night soon and film it and let you guys see it. It's really pretty. That's beautiful. Wow. Alright, so I have a sister buried right out here somewhere. She's right out here. That's the baby section. So yeah, she's right out here. I recognize this area. Don't know exactly. She doesn't have a tombstone that's standing up. She does have one that's laying down. I don't really want to get out there in this heat though. It's so hot out there. If you walk out the car door and you feel like you're getting cremated or something, it's so damn hot. But I think that might be it there with the pink flowers on it. Sure. Anyway, it's right out here. But this is just so beautiful. Look at all the, shit, all over the place with this camera. Look at all the beautiful trees, guys. I just think this is a beautiful cemetery, and I absolutely love it. Not even in the shade, it's hot. Oof. Jeez. Over there, they have some statues and stuff. I remember one time I was here at night, a long time ago, and I was here at night, and I thought for sure that was somebody standing over there. Because in the darkness, it looks like, you know, a real person standing there. And the same with the, right over here, there's like a, it's like a, they kind of carved out of a tree. They've carved it out into a bird, like a big bird. Look. See if I can get in there. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there. You see that? That's as much as I can zoom in on it. One of these days, if I come out here and I got somebody with me, I'll walk over there and film it for you. But that's that mausoleum again. This is from the other side. This is that mausoleum that we were in that night, Marie and I. And, heard all kinds of stuff. We kept hearing footsteps and voices and all kinds of stuff inside of there on the inside, because there's different areas to walk on the inside there. Yeah. Well, roll that window up because all that heat is starting to come in here and I can't stand it. Alright. Well, I've already went around that way a few times. Let me go back this way. Just look at these trees. There's more. Look at this. I just love these trees. There's so many oak trees. This whole area is just covered in all these big, beautiful oak trees. So many of them. I don't know about y'all, but I love trees. Do you guys like trees? Tell me if you like trees. And if so, tell me what your favorite tree is. I like to know these things. My favorite tree, as far as a big tree, is oak trees. I love them. Love them. I tried to grow one of those in my yard and it died. After about 4 years it completely died. Now we had to dig it up and we put something else there. But it didn't do very well. Alright, let's see what's over here. That's pretty. This is a pretty, this is the children's area. Oh, look, guys. I wonder why my sister's not over here. It's probably because this was a children's area that was developed after she died. I think this is the new children's area, and that one over there is the older one. But look at this. There's a picture of Jesus. A statue of, not a picture, a statue of Jesus with a couple of children. Breaks my heart to see children's graves. It really does. Just heartbreaking. Oh, a lot of them didn't live long at all. I'm seeing the dates. Oh my goodness. Oh God, it's sad. So sad. Wow. It's a beautiful, very beautiful spot they have for the children. There's a lot of them there too. Wow. Okay. Well, alright, I'm gonna film myself going out of here. I didn't do any spirit box or anything like that. I mean, I guess I could from the car, but I would have to find a good spot to park. Maybe I'll do it on before I get out of here. I'll just turn the spirit box on just for a couple minutes and see if I get anything. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I found a little spot to park here in the shade. A little bit of a breeze over here. There's the waterfall right there. I drove around the other side and showed it to you guys a few minutes ago, but I'm going to turn the spirit box on for just a minute. What is that noise? Wait a minute. Y'all hear that? I don't know if it's crickets, a bird. I'm gonna drive around. Yeah, because that might interfere. Yeah, let me just move away from it. Whatever it is was back there. You can slowly start. Yeah, I don't hear it as much now. Oh, this is pretty back here. I don't think I've ever been back here. I don't think I've ever been back this far. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch of graves there, too. It looks like that must be a spot where they put ashes and stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, whatever that was, I don't hear it now. So I will find another spot. Yeah, because that might interfere if we were to hear something else, you know. This is pretty. I'll stop right here. Lock the doors back. Alright, so if there's any spirits that would like to communicate with me, I do have a device that you can do that through. I'm going to turn it on, and I'll try to listen to what you say. I've been here at nighttime a few times. If you know who I am, you remember me, please tell me, say my name or something. I also have a sister named Linda out here, and an Uncle John out here. So, alright, here we go. I'm going to turn it on. Hello? Can you see me? Wouldn't you know, as soon as I start doing this, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Hello? Do you remember me? I got my spirit box right outside the car here. It's a beautiful cemetery. Do you remember me? Is that what you said? Last time we were here at night, there was some creepy guy showed up We got out of here safe at least, but were we in any danger at that night? Ooh, sound like evil. Side mirror, somebody walking by, and all I did was could think of was turning this off and getting ready to haul ass. I think he's just taking a walk. Oh Lord, that scared me. It startled the heck out of me. I wasn't expecting to see someone coming out of nowhere like that. Hello? Are you still there? That scared the crap out of me. I wasn't expecting to see somebody. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for communicating. I can't wait to hear what was said back. I did hear some things coming through. I'm not going to film much longer because I only have one battery with me, and that one battery is about to die. So this wasn't like a big filming trip or anything like that. This is just something I decided to do after meeting up with some of my friends. But anyway, okay guys, well thank you so much for watching. I hope the video wasn't too boring for you. I hope that you enjoyed the little drive around the cemetery that I've taken you guys to a few times at night. And it's a very creepy cemetery at night. We've had some weird experiences here at night, that's for sure. And I'm sure we'll be coming back, but we'll be bringing a few people with us when we come back at night. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you leave a comment below. I mentioned a few things in the video that I'd like you to comment on, so if you would do that, please, I would appreciate it. Alright, take care. Thank you. More videos coming soon. Peace.